Have you ever had that feeling? That sense that reality just hiccuped? A brief moment where a memory feels out of place, time seems to bend, or an object isn't where you swore you left it. If this message has found you, it's because you have begun to notice the cracks in the matrix of reality. This is not your imagination. It is not forgetfulness. These are signals. Today we aren't talking about theory, we are talking about proof. These 7 specific reality glitches are the undeniable signs that you are not just living in reality. You are actively rewriting it. You experience these moments, and the first reaction of your logical mind is to dismiss them. I must be tired. I must be misremembering. You search for a rational explanation because, since childhood, you've been programmed to believe in a solid, stable, and predictable physical world. When your perception doesn't align with that rulebook, you immediately assume your perception is flawed. This self-doubt is a prison. It keeps you believing you are a passive observer in a rigid universe, rather than an active participant in a fluid, quantum field. You see the signs of your own awakening power, but you interpret them as evidence of your own shortcomings. And here is the flipped truth you need to understand. These glitches are not signs that reality is breaking. They are signs that your old version of reality is dissolving to make way for the new one you are choosing. You think reality is a solid block of stone, but in truth, it is a fluid stream of data. And these glitches are not system errors. They are the confirmation messages that your upload was successful. When you shift your internal frequency through healing, changing beliefs, or meditative practice, you are not just changing how you feel. You are performing a quantum physical act. You are shifting your entire consciousness to a different parallel timeline, one that resonates with your new frequency. This jump is not always seamless. It leaves behind artifacts. We call these artifacts quantum resonance markers. They are the evidentiary breadcrumbs of your transformation. Let's use a metaphor. Imagine reality is a hyper-advanced operating system. When you install a major upgrade to your subconscious, it takes the system a moment to clear the old cache and fully load the new interface. During that transition, a few graphical glitches or data lags might appear. These glitches don't mean the system is broken. They mean the upgrade is in progress. Here are the 7 most common markers to look for. 1. Time dilation. Contraction. A day feels like a week, or a week vanishes in the blink of an eye. This is the most fundamental sign. Time is not a constant. It is elastic and tied to your perception. As you shift timelines, you are entering a version of reality that has a slightly different temporal rhythm. 2. Personal Mandela effects. You vividly remember a small detail from your pasta blue shirt, for example, but a loved one insists it was red. This is not a bad memory. This is a sign you have shifted to a timeline where that small detail is different. Your memory is from the original timeline. 3. Synchronicity Overdrive. You don't just see 1111 once, you see it everywhere. You think of an old friend and they call you instantly. This is the universe confirming your alignment. On this new timeline, there is less resistance between you and your desires, so the field arranges events to reflect that more quickly. 4. Déjà Rêvé, already dreamed. You experience a situation and realize with a jolt that you dreamed it last week. This is not déjà vu. This is Déjà Rêvé. As you shift timelines, you move closer to your higher self, which has access to future potentials. Your consciousness preloads the data of the new timeline in your dream state before you experience it physically. 5. Physical lag. You know with 100% certainty you left your keys on the table, but now they're on the kitchen counter. Objects seem to move on their own. This is a temporary superposition of 2 physical versions of reality. Your consciousness has jumped, but the physical matrix around you takes a moment to render accordingly. 6. Social circle recalibration. People you were once very close to suddenly drift away for no apparent reason. Conversely, new people who are on your exact frequency suddenly appear in your life. As you shift timelines, you move out of the resonant range of some people and into the resonant range of others. 7. Sensory amplification. Colors seem more vibrant. Music sounds more profound. You are more sensitive to the energy of others. As you raise your frequency, you are upgrading your biological hardware. Your senses begin to pick up a wider bandwidth of reality. These signs are not random. They are cosmic receipts, confirming that the inner work you are doing is creating tangible shifts in the fabric of your reality. Each glitch is a congratulations from the universe, a nod of recognition that you have leveled up. You are no longer a passenger. You are the architect, actively designing and selecting your experience. These events are not happening to you. They are responding to you. You are not losing your mind. You are waking up and remembering your true power. Now, I want you to anchor this truth. Share it with this community of fellow architects. Go to the comments and tell me, which reality glitch have you experienced the most? Sharing this will validate your experience and show others they are not alone. If you are ready to continue decoding the language of the universe and master the art of reality navigation, then join this frequency. Subscribe to Quantum Catalyst and become part of the collective consciousness shift. Remember this as you go from here. Reality is not something you observe, it is something you render.